3.3 states, between which two terms of the quadratic number pattern will there be a difference of minus 121? So somewhere along this pattern there is going to be a difference of minus 121, and we are trying to find between which two terms in our pattern will that difference lie. Now, in order to solve this question, it requires us to understand that the first difference of a quadratic pattern forms in itself its own pattern, and this pattern that it forms is called an arithmetic pattern. This is because if we are to ignore this first line and simply look at it from the second line, this definitely is an arithmetic pattern because it has a constant difference. Now, what this gives us the ability to do is that we are now able to formulate a general formula specific to the first difference, and we can do this with the general formula of an arithmetic sequence which uses the following variables. So in this case we will use a as 23 as the first term plus n minus 1 d, the difference is minus 2, substitution brackets. Then from this we can say minus 2n. By multiplying minus 2 with everything in this bracket, first of all we'll get minus 2n, then positive 2, then positive 23. Then this simplifies to minus 2n plus 25. This now allows us to calculate the position of any difference that we need. And we notice a trend. If we look at 19 is the third term in this pattern, and we find that it is between term number 3 and term number 4 of the original pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we look at term number 2 for the first difference, we notice the same trend. It's between term number 2 and term number 3. So if we can find the position of this negative 121, we'll know it will be in between that and the next position. So we now need to find which position the negative 121 will lie, and we're going to use this general formula we've formulated. So replacing Tn, which is the value, with minus 121, we get this is equal to minus 2n plus 25. You can move your 25 to the other side and you will get minus 146 divided by minus 2n, or divide by minus 2 on both sides. We get n is equals to 73. Then we can say therefore it will be in between term number 73 and 74. As we've seen, that's the general trend. It will be in between 73 and, or rather, term number 73 and term number 74, like that, within this pattern. And there is also another method that you can use in order to solve this question, but that one is rather complicated, and I'll only outline the steps you would need to take. So this one would require the same understanding, or a different type of understanding actually. So you would say you're looking for the difference of Tn plus 1 minus Tn to be equal to minus 121. The difference between any two terms or some two terms is going to give us minus 121, and between those two terms we need to find what the value of n is. So you basically use our original formula, this general formula, and you would have, everywhere you see n on this formula, you'd replace it with n plus 1 for the first part. So you would have something like minus n plus 1 squared plus 26n plus 1 minus 170. Then you'd say minus, in brackets, exactly the same, minus n squared plus 26n minus 170. Close the brackets, should be equal to 121. Now this is a long and tedious problem, that's why I'll only leave it here. But if you were to simplify this, you would also end up with the same answer of n being 73. So it will be the 73rd position that will have a difference of minus 121. And then you can say therefore it will be 73 and 74.